Now, I would not recommend smacking your friends with this. This was definitely gonna hurt. Yeah, like listen to that. Oh, sorry, fish. Hey guys, I'm back, and today I'm going to take a quick look at some items that I actually received at the end of August and set aside and forgot to show you. But it's pretty exciting stuff. Woo! We'll pretend it's brand new. So I was sent 3 boxes from Incredible Play, which were of course free for review. So I've got Sourpatch Kids sensory scented item here. Not sure exactly what's in it yet, but we will find out together. Something squishy, I assume, since it says squishy. I've also got this Swedish fish box. Once again, it claims to be scented. And this squishy Oreo box. It doesn't say scented, so maybe these ones aren't. I'm not positive. But before we go down to the table, I think I'm going to start by opening each main box up here so we can see what's inside, you know? That way you can tell if I'm giving it a funky look or smell. Maybe it's not as great as people want you to believe when you can only see their hands. These boxes are so cute. Okay, first up, we've got Oreos. It looks like a box of Oreos, except it says squishy toy. That means it's not food. Okay. Oh, that smells quite strong. Now I know why it's not scented, because it's not scented. We have some squishy giant Oreos. This looks like an ice cream sandwich, but it is definitely not food. And sadly, it doesn't smell like vanilla or cocoa or anything, so that's a bit of a wah-wah. But they didn't claim to be scented, so that's okay. That just means I can't hold that against them. Either way, they just look like giant our 2 Oreos. And unfortunately, as I mentioned, they do not seem to smell all that great, but I am hoping that with time and exposure to regular air, the rubbery smell will in fact dissipate. But first, you gotta see the package. This is what it looks like. It's almost like a tape dispenser. Let's do it. Ha! There you go. Don't they look like little ice cream sandwiches? All right, so we have our 2 Oreos. They do come inside these little plastic holders. Oh, super dusty. That definitely makes sense though, because otherwise the vinyl-y stuff or whatever it is would get sticky. Oh no! What in the heck? Guys, my Oreo is unattached. It's trying to come apart. Okay, so that sucks. If I had purchased this myself, I would definitely bring that back to the store, because who knows what is inside of this white stuffed section and whether or not it will leak through this unglued area. Like, who wants that? But other than that, here is our Oreo, and first thing I'm going to point out is how disappointed I am at the heft of this and it not being able to be eaten. I am in desperate need of an Oreo cookie ice cream sandwich now, because I mean, I feel like I'm holding one and I'm just being let down. But anyways, we've got 2 black sections and the white cream filled section, which is naturally the softest, squishiest part. We also have the standard Oreo cookie design for the outside of the biscuits. One of these is upside down, and that bothers me, but I mean, I guess it's kind of indicative of an Oreo cookie experience. They're never going to be the same. However, it's time to give it a squish. Okay, the good news is so far nothing's coming out of that area, but you can definitely see it there. When we squish this, you basically just get some blobs on the side. And that's pretty much it. The thicker cookie base kind of prevents way too much squishing, and if you're the type of person who really wants to squish with one hand, it's kind of difficult to do that. It is very large. But don't get me wrong, I do like the fact that it is large because it's very easy for small hands to grip, but you definitely have to have a good squeeze going. This would probably be good for some hand manipulation exercises, but that's pretty much the size of it. And it's getting a little bit shinier, so chances are if you needed to, you could just add your own cornstarch or something to give this a light dusting again to prevent stickiness. Because if you don't, it will look like this Oreo cookie here. Right through the package, I can see that this one seems to have missed out on the powdery shower that the cookie things went through. Wait, this one's so much better. What? And it's softer? Question mark? I can't tell. This first one I opened definitely has a bit more stuff going on in the cream filling, whereas this one is a bit less, which gives it a much nicer squish. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know. I'm just squishing Oreos over here. It feels a little softer, but at the same time it doesn't. Okay, well, first things first, we're gonna check for gluage. Yes, it's sealed. Anyways, this is what the Oreo cookie looks like if it doesn't have powder on it. I prefer this as opposed to this one here because as the powder's coming off, it kind of looks dingy. I don't know how to explain it, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to wash it after use anyways with warm water, let it air dry, and add some more powder. So does my opinion really matter in that sense? Probably not. There's definitely a different squish factor going on. A little easier to to squeeze. Can't explain that. Don't know why it happens, but there you have it. 2 Oreo cookies. If you're an Oreo fan, I wouldn't not recommend them, but for somebody who really loves Squishies or somebody on the spectrum who has a very specific preference for a squishy, this, in my opinion, is definitely a no-go. It doesn't have very much squish to it at all, except in the white areas, and it takes quite a bit of effort to make that do something. And there you have it, our Oreo cookie squishies. Whoop, it's rolling away. Oh, hey, I'm back. Okay, next up, we've got Swedish fish. Interestingly enough, I hate Swedish fish. I'll eat them if I absolutely have to, but I shouldn't say I hate them. I'm not a super fan of most gummy things because I can taste the gelatin and it kind of grosses me out, but we're not eating these, so that shouldn't be a problem. So we've got some Swedish fish here. It looks like a package you might find on a shelf at a grocery store or a convenience store in the candy section where it'd be like displaying Swedish fish packaging. I don't know. Okay, anyways, whatever. So I'm gonna open it up. Oh, that smells good. That smells really good. It almost makes me wish I wanted to eat them, but not these, of course. So inside we've got some Swedish fish, squishy fish. What smell is this? This has gotta be cherry. Warning, this is a toy. Do not eat it, even if it smells like potentially cherry. It says try me. Ooh. You can't see me, but I'm stabbing the fish's face with my thumb. Okay, so we've got 2 of them here, just like we did with the Oreos, but I have higher hopes for these because it doesn't feel overly sticky at the moment and it smells good. So let's see. Here we go, box number 2. I don't know why I closed it, but that's what we do around here. Make things difficult for ourselves. Wow, who would have guessed there was Swedish fish inside, guys? Oh my, oh my. Oh, get that out of here. Oh, we got some more going on, hold on. So we do have 2 this time around. The packaging is very plain. These are for ages 13 plus. Wait, did I miss something on that first one? 13 plus. Okay, I guess anyone under 12 is at risk of, you know, eating this phony candy. Gotta be careful. Anyways, here we go. Ooh, it's so much bigger than I thought it would be. Which really, I dropped it. Hold on. Fish is on the ground. Oh no, we've got dog hair now. Which, as I was saying, doesn't make sense because I can see the shape of it in there. But here is our fish now covered in dog hair. It is a Swedish fish and it looks like a Swedish fish. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's like really, really thick. I love it. Ooh, it's gonna be such a hard choice between this and the Sour Patch Kids for me. Am I sounding way too enthusiastic about a fish that just fell on the ground? Yes. I wonder what else they're gonna make. We need the Bigfoots. I think that would be funny. It would be so great if we got a chewy frog or gummy bears. Actually, I think we've had gummy bears. Anyways, this is the fish. He's got lips, he's got eyes, he's got a fish shape, and it says Swedish. I really like the squish factor on this. It's more of like a plasma. That's not it. I don't know. This is definitely a moldable, slow to re-expand type squish inside of this like silicone or whatever it is. It's got such a pleasant smell. It's got a big stretch. Overall, I love it. Oh my gosh. I really didn't think I was gonna like it so much, especially since I do not like Swedish fish. Spoiler alert, I also do not like licorice, but yet now I feel like that would be really, really fun to squish. Do I really need to open this one? No. Am I going to anyways? Absolutely, because you need to see what quality control is going to be like. Let's not forget we had that Oreo issue. Also, hold on, we've got some separation going on from the minor squishing that I've done so far. See that right there, friends? That's why I'm going to open the second fish, just because we never know what the quality is going to be like. I mean, what if you have to buy multiples? What if you have more than one kid or doing loot bags or something, you know? You don't want to spend your hard-earned money on something only to discover that half the gifts you gave away are no bueno, you know? So this, by the way, is how I knew right away that I was gonna love that fish, which is the same as this fish. Taking it out of the package, I don't really enjoy mentioning a competing brand for a similar style of product, but the only way I can describe this would be one of the really, really thick, gelatinous, hard squeeze Nido products. And when I say hard squeeze, I mean it's still soft, but it's not as, say, squishy as something like this. I don't know what it is, I just love it. There's just something about this. It's got a good heft to it too. Now, I would not recommend smacking your friends with this. This was definitely gonna hurt. Yeah, like listen to that. Oh, sorry fish. I love the fish. I think I'm gonna keep them. I really, really like them. This is like a top favorite for now. But of course, we do have one more product to check out. And finally, we've got Sour Patch Kids. Definitely do not eat them. Don't do that, guys. Okay, so these ones, once again, are scented, but I'm seeing a trend here. It looks like each box has 2 products inside, so I'm hopeful that we'll have at least 2 different colors. That way we can see if it's more than just one scent that gets offered per candy line, excluding the Oreos, of course. And also, I'm wondering if there's like a bit of a bumpy texture because Sour Patch Kids are covered in sour sugar. So let's see. Oh, yeah, hold on. Pretend you didn't see that yet. Ta-da! It looks like a box of Sour Patch Kids that you'd find at the store with Sour Patch Kids candies inside. Oh, who saw that coming? Okay, anyways. Oh, we got 3 in there. Oh, we got 3 in there. And they're the same as the ones on the front. So yellow, red, and nope, not yellow. What? No, orange. There you go. Red and blue. Wow. We totally knew that. Okay, so there are 3 in there and it smells incredible. Hold on, I'm gonna let my sister smell. Sister, sniff this. Does it smell good or bad? Stick your face in the box. Does it smell good or gross?
No, it smells good.
Ah, it smells good.
It smells sweet with a hint of floral.
It smells sweet with a hint of floral, according to the sister. Okay, we've got red, orange, and blue. They definitely are not in candy bags. I think it would have been really cool had they been in candy bags, but then we wouldn't have these little try me sections. Ooh, it does have texture. But also then it would be a little bit harder to not make it look like it's something edible. So good job, incredible play. I can appreciate that. But anyways, they look like feet people. These are probably like 100 times the size of a regular Sour Patch Kid. Love that. It also smells a bit tangy, like somehow they got a citric acid type smell to it so that it would be sour. Love that. Okay, I'm not exactly certain what the scents are yet, but that was red. Then we've got orange, definitely not yellow. And then blue, which is usually blue raspberry, right? More subtle of a scent. Anyways, turns out there's only 3 to collect, so that's pretty cool. We'll have to find out at the table if they're actually good or not. Hopefully if they do well, we'll get other scents and colors in the future because, I mean, if this just happens to be one of your favorite candies and you like squishy things, then you might want other ones like yellow or green. Anyways, before I jump the gun, because maybe they're terrible, let's switch down to the table and get a close-up look, shall we? We've got red, orange, and blue. Oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Who's ready to get sour? That was weird. Just ignore me. I'm too excited for no reason. Here are our foot people. Yes. Oh, and again, these are for 13 plus. Anyways, I did see these in person. Peep the footage, y'all. I don't know. I just said that. I've been listening to Macklemore. Don't judge me. Anyways, I saw these at Indigo as well as a whole bunch of other Sour Patch and fun candy novelties. And immediately my brain went to stocking stuffers, loot bags, party favors. If you're rich and fancy, I mean, and you really have a lot of money to blow, you could also buy out the entire inventory and give them away for Halloween. I mean, in a perfect world, if I were rich, that's what I would do. And no one could say anything because I'm just spreading the joy of Sour Patch Kids. Bam, bam, bam. Why did I turn into Bam Bam? I don't know. Anyways, this is what their packaging looks like, and they all smell incredible. They do open at the top or bottom, your choice. And then it's just a matter of pulling out the plastic, and your little foot friend is here to stay. So here we have orange. It looks exactly as you would expect a Sour Patch Kid to look. He's definitely got texture to him, which I was worried wouldn't be here, and we do. Look at him. This is so much more of a satisfying squish experience than, say, the Oreo cookie. Yes, it is super cute and looks indicative of the candy it's representing. So did the Oreo, but this one, smell-o-vision coming through, definitely has a better appealing scent than this one. Blech. Which is, of course, nothing. It has texture, it's got multiple ways to squish, pull, and fidget, and you can do it with one hand. This one, on the other hand, it's pretty much the one and done, and I think other than gifting it to an Oreo superfan, its best function, in my opinion, is just gonna be for someone who needs to practice their hand grip and strength, you know? Whereas orangey orange here, he can wave at us, he smells delicious, you can poke him, you can squish him, you can see the swirls going on inside his body, and even though they're all the exact same minus color and possibly scent, I'm just gonna go ahead and open the other 2. That way we can see them. Ooh, stretchy, stretchy. Here's blue. Oh, he smells so good. I can't tell if they're the same scent. Ugh, it's bothering me, but there he is. And last but not least, we have red dye who? This guy. Hey guys, I'm back, and today we're gonna smell like cherries. I don't know. Let's ask the internet.
On the website MondelezInternationalFoodService.com, Sour Patch Kids Red Berry Variegate is a ready-to-use inclusion that delivers on the sour then sweet treat you know and love.
According to the Google, it might be red berry. Huh? That's good. How about blue? Let's see.
On the website itsugar.com, they say, Sour Patch Kids Blue Raspberry Candle lets you enjoy the delicious scent of your favorite candy long after you finish the bag.
And according to Google, and a random candle company, I might be right. Which brings us back to orange. Now, clearly, he's gonna smell like pumpkin, but just because I don't want him to feel left out, let's see what Google has to say.
On the website wicked-good.co, they say, Sour Patch Kids are soft and chewy, sweet and sour, and all around delicious. This scent will make your mouth pucker. Top notes of lemon, lime, orange. Middle notes of blue raspberry and cherry juice with sweet vanilla finish.
Wait a minute. First of all, orange? Who saw that coming? She said cherry, not red berry, so maybe I was right the first time too. Red berry, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, who cares? Regardless, this trio here are definitely my favorites and most recommended of the entire lot that I checked out today. If you are a fan of scented Squishies, awesome candies, and of Squishies, whoop, 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 I'm gonna recommend the Sour Patch Kids. Let's see if we can get them to stand. Nope. I'm definitely gonna recommend these. Okay guys, that's it for me and my really quick review of these 3 different food candy based squishy sensory objects. Yay, good job, Jen. Takeaway from today is I highly recommend picking up the Swedish fish if you like a thick, grippy, squishy fish, and Sour Patch Kids if you want all the other things that I mentioned, but I'm not gonna really recommend the Oreo whatsoever. Once again, these were all sent to me for free, that way I could test them out, review them for you guys, so if you're interested in anything that you saw here today, or you think that you'd like to pick this up for yourself, a child, a neighbor, a friend, a coworker, a classroom, as long as it doesn't have scent restrictions, then do some research, check where you can get them, search for the best deals, especially leading up into the holidays. That kind of stuff is always on sale somewhere, especially when they're small and handheld. Sensory stuff is always kind of popular. We've seen a decrease in slime sales, but not so much the squishy objects. Check Walmart's, Amazon, Target, all that jazz. And yeah, there you have it. That's the end of that. If you know somebody who would enjoy today's video because they are interested in sensory objects or just really cool novelty items that are based on fun treats, or just randomly you want to share this video with them, then do. And if you enjoyed it yourself, then please make sure you remember to comment, like, and subscribe. You can let me know down below what you liked or didn't like about today's video, which flavor, scent, color, whatever of candy you would have preferred to see, or what candy brand in general you think should become the next squishy for incredible toys to make. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!